Welcome to mock training session. We are focusing on project work training. It's 8 o'clock exactly our first time. So I'll start the session very soon because time is money. And we did research, we explained research, types of research. We looked at the link between action research, then types of action research, the need for action research. Today we'll be treating selection of action research. Today we're looking at what are the ways that we will use to select an action research topic. Selection of an action research topic. What are the methods that we will use in selection of for selecting action research topic? So without wasting my time, you can send questions in the chat box or you raise up your hand when you have any question. I'll call then we so I am Roland Morgan. I'll be your facilitator for this evening. This session is very short and is very start. So we are still on session one and lesson two, choosing an action research topic. I know most students have problem when it comes to selecting an action research topic. Your session, I have uploaded to your YouTube channel. I shared a link with your refs. You can click and go and watch the full session. That's on Monday, the session that's is very simple. Okay. When you are choosing the topic, it's very simple. It needs one or two guidelines and one or two principles that you must focus on when you are choosing the research topic. So let's look at our learning objective. I will define action research topic. At the end of this session, we should be able to define an action research topic. We'll look at what entails in action research topic. We talk about the process involved in choosing a meaningful action research topic. We look at the examples of an action research topic. We look at the scenarios. I'll give us scenarios, then we pick a topic or we select a research topic from the scenario. Then we look at the assignment. Okay, so these are our learning objectives. So someone will ask, what is an action research topic? I know your previous studies you learn about action research as a course on its own. All right, so action research topic is very simple. Here we are looking at a specific question or problem that you want to investigate and solve in your own teaching or learning context. In this manner, we are looking at what are the questions related to a specific problem that you have identified within your classroom. So if you look at a problem that you want to solve, you take a topic from the problem. So an action research topic gives out a specific question you want to address within your school setting. We know that action research topic are focused or we focus it on the classroom. So every research work that we partake in a classroom or in a school setting, we limit ourselves to an action research topic because you do identification, you identify a problem, you clarify, you do analysis, then you interpret the analysis. That gives out a complete action research. So action research topic, we are looking at a specific problem that you want to solve in your own way that define an action research topic. So let's look at this example. How can I improve my student engagement in math lesson? So here in a class, assuming a teacher who teaches mathematics have a problem. Okay, student does not partake or participate in the lesson. So he come up with a question, how can I improve my student engagement in math lesson? So this becomes an action research question that the teacher wants to solve. All right, so let's look at what entails in an action research topic. What are the things that involves when you are choosing an action research topic? And also remember this, whenever you are dealing with an action research topic, we are looking at the real world issues, the real world situations, the issues at hand. That is what we are focusing. We are not looking at what is on the radio, on the television, but within the school setting. That is an action research topic we are looking at. So let me explain what entails in action research topic. Before you can choose an action research topic, you must get to know or understand the things that must include when you are selecting a research topic. Are we on the same level?
We are here. We are here. Go ahead.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
wisdom.
I hear you.
Uh, so before you can choose an action research topic, you must have a specific problem or issue. This explains a
Then
clear
why join?
and specific problem or challenge in your teaching or learning context. So, as the example that I did earlier, we saw that in the math lesson, the students are not involved or they don't participate in the lesson. That is a problem. So, in every research question or action research topic, you must identify a specific problem or an issue that you want to solve. That will help you get your action research topic. You also have to look at the real world problem. In this context, we are looking at a genuine issue that affects your student. So, in the real world setting, in a classroom, some of your students might be lack of, they don't understand how to read. Okay, so inability to read can be a real world problem. Here, I'm saying that a genuine issue that affects your students or the community that becomes the real world problem. So, with that one, before you can write a complete action research topic, you must look at a specific real world problem that you want to address. So the topic that you choose must be a researchable topic. You can't just choose any action research topic, then you start to write. You must, the topic must be a researchable topic. So let's also focus on that. A topic that allows you to take a practical session and implement changes. So before you can take the session or before you can write an action research topic, you must get to know that this topic that I'm choosing, how best can I do research about it? Because some topics, no matter how it is, when you start with the chapter one, you can write, but when it get to the methodology, you wouldn't know how best you can use the methods to write. So that is also a key element when you are choosing a research topic. You look at the focused question. The question that must comes out must be clear and concise. All right, it must guide the project work or the topic to a certain phenomenon. The hypothesis, the research questions that gives out when you are writing the research topic must define or conclude in a specific way. So you cannot choose any action research topic without getting a unique or concise or defined research question that you can investigate. That is also a key factor when you are selecting a research topic. It must have a contextual, guiding into your specific area of study. So every action research topic must define your area of study. So if you're in early grade, the topic that you have to choose must be into your subject area, must be into your field of study. As an early grade student, you can't choose a research topic in mathematics in GHS. No, because you are limited to a specific area of study and a specific area of group. So with the early grade, we know at the age of let me say 2 to 6, you are in the early grade session. So that is from KG to basic 3. All right, that define an early grade student. So you have also look at the age group that you are using. You can't go beyond your limit. All right, so you focus on the way you will choose a research topic that will define in your specialization. You must also look at the ethical. Here we are looking at the privacy, the respect of the individual involved. You cannot start an action research work without giving a consent form. All right. I remember when I was in college, I also attended college. Okay. Way back when we were writing the research topic, you must get a consent form from the headmistress, the parents, before you start to write the action research topic. Look at the improvement oriented. Here, the topic that you are aiming to improve or enhance teaching, learning, or student outcome that defined the improvement oriented. So let's look at the process involved in choosing an action research topic. Let's look at the process involved in choosing an action research topic. Can this challenge due to the unique nature of the format? Action research topic must explain the overview. So to avoid frustration of rejected topic and temptation to resort to outdated or unoriginal ideas. That's your grandpa, your grandma's work. Let's follow these steps to write a unique action research topic for our own self within our specialization, within our field of study. All right, so this is not a matter of going to take your grandpa, your grandma's work. Yes, it's good to look at it for guidelines, but you don't focus much on them because sometimes your grandfather work will be in different formats. Nowadays, we have different formats that we used. Nowadays, we don't use people's again. We don't use teacher centered. These are the key elements when you are choosing an action research topic. Now, we said it's learner centered, and the peoples are now learners.
Affirmative.
Okay, so nowadays, let's know.
That's in the word.
All right, so let's look at the steps. So one, you have to focus on your area of specialization. With this one, you identify your subject area of discipline. So if you are in an early grade, you identify your subject area or discipline in sense that you focus on your area of specialization. If you're a JHS student, you focus, maybe assuming you are a technical student, you focus only on technical to take your ASEAN research topic. If you are doing mathematics, you focus on mathematics. And with those who are doing the early grade session, you focus in a key aspect of a subject area that you understand. This will help you choose a unique action research topic. So he said, identify your subject area or discipline. Example, mathematics, language, arts, science. So if you're a science student, you focus in your area of specialization. So you consider your teaching context, whether you are in elementary, whether you're in secondary or post-secondary. So with the elementary, we look at from nursery to GHS, and they are all elementary. And the secondary, that is senior high, and the post-secondary, that's the tertiary. You consider your specific role or position. So you have to consider whether you're a teacher or instructor, your facilitator or administrator. That is your area of specialization. So this explains the key step one. You focus on your area of specialization. Let's look at the step two. You identify a specific problem within your area of specialization that can be found in the curriculum. Don't forget this. Now, our main focus as teachers in this new curriculum is to solve problems. That's an action research topic. So you can't choose any topic or you can't choose any action research topic that does not link into the curriculum struggles. Okay. So within the curriculum, we are looking at how best we can solve a problem that are in line with the curriculum. And also students find it difficult to understand. That's the key aspect of choosing a research topic, that's the action research topic. So take note. Let's look at it. So you look for the gaps, inconsistency, or challenges in the curriculum. Consider areas where students struggles or show limited understanding. So before you can choose a unique action research topic, you must consider this step too. Let's look at the next step. Gather evidence to support the existence and significance of the problem. So here we are looking at you collect data to demonstrate the problem existence and impact. In this case, you use daily exercises for at least 2 weeks, scores record, scores recorded from learners. Compare individual scores over time to conclude your evidence. So let me throw more light on this. If you want to start an action research topic, you must come along with an evidence-based approach that will show that your project work or your topic that you are solving exists. How can we know that the topic that I am writing an action research work exists? You have to gather evidence. The evidence can be in the form of scores, can be in the form of observation, can be in the form of exercises. I remember some of your um, supervisors will ask for your test scores, your with your evidence, what shows that actually there was a problem of this nature in the school that you are in. So that is where you have to present your scores. You have to present the material that shows that yes, indeed, there's a problem in this school. Assuming if it is poor performance in fraction, you conducted a test. All the students, majority of the students are scoring less than the pass mark. That will shows that there's an evidence. That will shows that there's a problem that you want to solve. Look at the step 4. You determine the participant involved in the study. Before you can complete an action research topic, you must determine a specific participant in your study. Why am I saying that? You have to identify a specific group because we are in a location, we have been identified or you have been posted to a certain community, the school setting. You have your colleagues there. Some of your colleagues are in JHS, you are in basic school. Some of your colleagues are in primary, in the KG. You have to identify the participants involved in your research. So here you identify the specific group of learners who will be part of your action research study. In this case, you consider one, either if you are in early grade, you are focusing on kindergarten, basic 1, basic 2 to basic 3. The junior high, you are focusing on JHS 1 to JHS 3. For the primary education, you are limited to from basic 4 to basic 6. So this also must be in your action research topic. So you determine the participants involved in the study. Don't worry, at the end of this process, we will write a complete action research topic. Then you'll see all these key elements in them. Let's look at the step 5. You design an intervention to address and solve the identified problem. So your action research topic must have an intervention that you want to use to solve the problem that you are talking about through the evidence that you have shown. All right, so here you create a plan to tackle the problem you have identified, which might include developing new teaching materials, introducing a technology-based solution, design student-centered approach, implement different instructional strategy. Let me throw more light on this. Here, if you are developing new teaching materials, we know some materials that we can use for intervention. Assuming I'm teaching um, mathematics, let me say fraction, and I want to use paper folding in one sense. All right, I can easily identify or develop this new teaching material that will help improve the students, um, the performance of students. You can also introduce a new technology-based solution. So nowadays we can introduce multimedia in solving basic problems in the classroom. We know we have visual students in the class, we have audio learners in the class. So with this multimedia, we include all these technology-based solution. So we can use that to solve the problem. And the last aspect, the school where the study is conducted must also be in your action research topic. So you identify the specific school where you are conducting your research or your study. Example, Santase MA Basic School, Kaneshi Basic School, Akati DHS. So these are some of the examples that I am giving out. And the seventh step or the last step, you combine all the points and write a clear, concise, and correct research topic that outline the problem, participant, intervention, then location of your student. All right. So let's look at some examples of a meaningful action research. One I said implementing paper folding to enhance basic 8 learners, addition of unlike fraction at Kumasi Anglican MA Basic School. Let me start with the explanation that I gave earlier. I was saying that before you choose an action research topic, you must focus on your specialization. So this example that I'm giving here, implementing paper folding to enhance basic 8 learners, addition of unlike fraction at Kumasi Anglican MA Basic School. So here, the specialization that I'm talking about is what? Mathematics. That was the fraction. All right. So here, the focus area that I'm talking about is what? The fraction. All right. That is the mathematics. I said earlier, you have to identify your subject area or discipline. So here, my subject area I'm looking at is what? Fraction. All right. Then let me talk about you identify a specific problem within your curriculum. So here we all know that fraction is part of GHS curriculum. So that is also in what curriculum. And here I'm focusing on addition of unlike fraction. So it's a subtopic within the fraction and it can be found in the curriculum. So you look at that also. Then the third point I explained, I said you gather evidence to support the existence and significance of people. So assuming I have gathered evidence through test and observation, I just realized that there's a problem. So the fourth point I said you have to determine the participants involved. So here the participant involved is what? Kumasi Anglican MA Basic School. JHS, so Basic 8, they are the participants involved. I explained, I said you have to identify a specific group of students who will be part of your action research study. In this case, we are looking at the KG, the Basic, the GHS. So, so Basic 8. So here I'm focusing on what? GHS. Then I also said that you have to look at the intervention. What are the methods that you are using to solve it? So my research question have an intervention. The intervention is implementing paper folding. The paper folding here is explaining the best ways or the solutions that I am going to use to solve unlike fraction. So the paper folding method here becomes my intervention that I'm using to solve the unlike fraction. And the last point I said you have to add the school where the research is conducted. So here the school is Kumasi Anglican MA Basic School. So this is a complete, meaningful action research. It has all the processes and procedures that I mentioned of. When I talked of the specialization aspect, the problem in the curriculum, you have to gather evidence. The evidence, I can show you some of the evidence that I did. It can be a test or something. Then look at the participants involved. The basic 8 learners are here. Then also we move ahead to look at the intervention that I'm using paper folding method as my intervention. Let's look at the second one. Improving the performance of JHS learners in Brenu Akimi MA Basic School in Microsoft Excel using participatory method of teaching. So let's look at the processes again. What are the processes that we talked of? We said you have to focus on your area of specialization. So here we know Microsoft Excel is in what? ICT. So this research work or topic focuses on what? ICT. That's the Microsoft Excel. Okay. So here it is in what? ICT. And you can also look at the specific problem that is found in the curriculum. So here we are looking at inability to perform or enhance what Excel development. That's the Microsoft Excel. That becomes the problem. And we know Microsoft Excel is found as a topic in the curriculum. That is the GHS 1 or GHS 2 ICT curriculum. Then we look at we gather evidence. So your evidence can be your test, your observation. Then you also look at the participants involved. Here we are looking at the GHS learners. So here this research gather or focuses on from GHS 1 to GHS 3. So it's in GHS learners. So all of the GHS students are involved. Then we talk of the method that I'm using here. I said I'm using the participatory method. So here I can launch an SL for them, then they participate. As I do the sum, as I do the division, as I do the averaging and stuff. Okay, so they participate. That is the method I'm using. That is the participatory method. Then also the school where the research is conducted, Brenu Akinim MA Basic School. That's the school the research is being conducted. Move on. So let's address the third research question. He said improving keyboarding skills among basic 7 learners of Chiansi MA Basic School using activity method. So here let's all focus and look at the process that we said. We said one, we have to focus on your specialization. So here we are looking at keyboarding skills. That is ICT, right? So ICT is our specialization. Then we look at the curriculum, the problem. The problem here we are looking at. So we are improving. So it means they are not able to type. Okay, improving keyboarding skills. So they are not able to type. And we know that keyboarding skills is a sub aspect of ICT topic in the curriculum. So that explain it. And the three, we gather evidence through observation or test or any other method of collecting data. Then the four, we determine the participant involved. So here we're looking at basic 7 learners. They are the participants involved. And we design the intervention. What are the intervention that we are using? So we said we are using activity method as our intervention. So we send a keyboard to the classroom. The students will participate. They will come and use their hands to type ASDF, JKL, then they will be typing. So that is the activity method we are using. We involve the students in the method. All right. Then we said we have to look at the school where the research is conducted. So here the school is Chiase MA Basic School. So let's move to a different research question. Then we take it. Please and please, these are examples, so kindly don't take it and use it. I have my own way of writing a research topic. So you have to understand, then you focus on the area of specialization, then you write your own. So let's look at this also. Overcoming the problem of poor pronunciation in Kaneshi Methodist GHS using phonemic method of teaching. So let's look at the processes that we started. We said one, we have to look at your area of specialization. So here we are looking at English. Okay, pronunciation is found in English. So that is the area of specialization. Then we can focus on pronunciation. We know pronunciation is part of English curriculum. So it explains there also as the area of specialization that can be found in the curriculum Yeah, I have my uh, daily exercises that I did for 2 weeks. It's with me here. So when you are doing yours, you have to have the scores. In case your supervisor asks you to come and show it, you have to present it. So you determine the participant involved. So here I'm looking at JHS2, JHS2 student, and um, you design an intervention to address. So the intervention here I'm using is using phonemic method of teaching. That becomes my intervention. I am using it to solve a problem, poor pronunciation. All right. So then we look at the school that the research is conducted, that the Kandeshi method is. So the next action research topic I want to said improving the performance in stitching of GHS1 learners in Santasi MA Basic School using the participatory method of teaching. So here we know stitching is an home econs, okay? So that is a career technology. We are looking at the learners involved at GHS1. The school is Santasi MA, and the method that we'll be using is participatory method of teaching. So this is also a complete action research topic. So that is how we choose an action research topic. So this is also an example. It said improving the understanding of chemical equation using the periodic table and mole concept. Case of Asebu MAGHS. So here, chemical equation here is in science, and the periodic table is the method that I'm using to solve the problem of understanding of chemical equation. So here, students are unable or don't understand chemical equation. That is why I'm improving it. All right. And I'm using the method periodic table and mole concept as a method to solve chemical equation. We know periodic table, um, hydrogen, helium, lithium, atom, the last one. All right, it has a mole concept. Okay, and we know chemical equation deals with hydrogens, knowing the atomic numbers and stuff. All right, so that explain the the understanding of chemical equation and improving reading comprehension skills among primary four learners through phonic instruction. So here I've limited myself to um, primary education. Okay, so reading, and we are focusing on comprehension skills. All right. Algebraic tiles to improve algebraic expression. Please, can you hear me? Using algebraic tiles to improve algebraic expression in Basic 7 learners of St. Anthony Catholic Basic School at Tonkwa. So here we are using a method called algebraic tiles to improve the problem algebraic expression. And the learners that are involved in the research is Basic 7 learners. And the school that we are conducting the research is St. Anthony's Catholic Basic School at Tonkwa. All right. So the next one is using TLRs to improve the understanding of the concept of classification of food among Basic 8 learners of Intrano MA Basic School in Akate District. So here we are looking at the problem concept of classification. Student does not know or understand the concept how to group food. So here we are looking at the using the TLRs. So here we are presenting resources materials in a form of pictures, in a form of videos, in a form of materials that we have to the student for them to know how to group food. All right. So as I said earlier, look at the specialization. So here it is in the specialization of what? Home economics. So don't forget that also. All right. Let's look at this scenario and we end the session very soon. But before we leave, I have created a nice scenario for you. We will read the scenario, then We look at the processes that I explained. We use it to get an action research topic from the scenario that I have created. All right. So let's look at the scenario. So this is the scenario. Miss Grace, a teacher at Kokofu, a public junior high school in an urban area. Her school has a diverse student population with a majority of students from low income backgrounds. She noticed that many of her students struggle with math, particularly in areas such as fractions, decimals, and algebra. So here I have pointed out three key elements or three key topics in mathematics. I said fraction, decimals, and algebra. She tried various teaching methods, but nothing seems to be working. Her learners are disengaged and their test scores are low. So from this scenario, let's look at how best we can construct an action research topic from this scenario. So this is a basic scenario that I want all of you to um, try very hard to come along with an action research topic. All right, so I'll give you 3 minutes. Kindly read it again. Let me see in the comment section your action research topic. Okay, so the time starts now. Is 8:49. By 8:52, kindly submit your action research topic. So I'm sharing the screen again. Kindly look at it. I said Miss Grace, a teacher at Kokofu, a public junior high school in an urban area. Her school has a diverse student population with a majority of students from low income background. So here the population is general, okay? That's the junior high school. So the junior high school, you can talk of JHS 1, JHS 2, JHS 3. So with a majority of students from low income background, she noticed that many of her students struggle with math, particularly in the areas such as fraction, decimals, and algebra. She tried various ways, teaching method, but nothing seems to be working. Her learners are disengaged and their test scores are low. So kindly write your how you understand this scenario in the form of action research topic. Kindly write it and in the comment section I will read and correct them.
Can hear you.
Okay, so kindly do that for me. I want to train you in the best way. Whenever you see a scenario, you can abstract an action research topic from this. Best you can write an action research topic from this scenario. We are all right. No one will get it wrong. Okay. I would like for us to participate and share ideas because I'm here to help you. Okay. That is my main aim why I created this platform. I'm here to help you out. Know your left and right. All right. Eugenia is saying using participatory teaching method to improve the mathematics difficulties of GHS learners at Kokofu schools. Wow, wow, wow. A thumbs up, a thumbs up, a thumbs up. You have really done well. Yes, I love the enthusiasm and the good work. Yes. Achu is also saying improving the performance of GHS learners in Momoni. Please, the school that I use is Kokofu, okay, in modern technical drawing skills. So actually, you are giving me a different topic here, but your topic seems nice and it's okay. But kindly limit yourself to the scenario on the screen. Okay, so kindly rewrite it again with this one, I think it will be your assignment, so I'll come to that. Abdullah is saying improving Kokofu Junior High Basic 3 learners difficulty in fraction using paper folding. All right. We will do a little adjustment to it. It's nice. It's very nice. Well done. Well done. Well done, all of you. I'm still waiting for your um for your action research topic. I want you to understand that my main aim here at the end of this session, you should be able to write an action research topic. So humbly um write something and let me correct it for you. Okay. Write something, let me take my time and correct. Topic on the screen is mathematics, not technical drawing skills. You also humbly read, you can see that she noticed that many of her students struggle with math, particularly areas such as fraction, decimals, and algebra. So I can see your effort. Keep it up by kindly read the scenario. And yes, Grace, enhancing learners at Kokofu understanding math using Cousinear rod. All right, Grace, it's impressive. Yes, I will address it. It's nice. It's nice. Yes, I like the effort. Yes, I'm still waiting for those who have not submitted their um, 4 minutes to the time. So humbly, let's. So Grace, you can say that enhancing understanding of math. Okay, understanding of math using Cousinear rod at Kokofu MA Basic School GHS. All right. You can say something like that. I'll address that. All right. My time is almost up. Okay, Sophia. Sophia is saying improving the performance in mathematics of basic 3 learners of Kokofu Junior High School. So, Sophia, I have a little problem with it. It's very nice topic, but here you are combining two different areas. You said basic 3, and now you are saying JHS Junior High School. So here, I would like for you to rewrite again, improving the performance in mathematics of JHS learners at Kokofu Basic School. Okay, so here from your work, Sophia, you said mathematics of basic 3 learners, and you also repeated GHS Junior High School. So these are two different field. Okay, you are focusing on basic level and also GHS. So humbly, kindly rewrite it again. Michael, implementing participatory method of teaching to improve basic 9 learners struggle with fractions at Kokofu. So it's very nice topic. I'll help you, then we shape it. Okay. Uh, we look at how best we can write it. Improving math literacy among low-income junior high school students in Kokofu JHS. All right. I love that. I love that. Oba Gifty, Oba Apa Gifty. Improving the performance of mathematics of JHS2 learners in Kokofu MA Basic School using participative method. Gifty, thumbs up. It's very good. Yes, I'll shape it small for you. Secret is saying using lattice method to improve the multiplication in Kweku Chrome Basic School. So, Secret, you didn't join early. Okay, so I think those who are giving me different topic, um, they don't start with us. All right, so I'll address that. Let's look at the possible research answers that we can. So you can say that improving the performance of fraction, decimals, and algebra among learners at Kokofu JHS using visual aids. So the visual aids here explains the lattice method, the I saw some method here. Sorry, the paper folding method. They are all part of visual aid. So you can write it. I'm not saying what you wrote is wrong. No, no, no. You are right. You are. It's perfect. It need a little shaping. Okay. So, but I'm just giving out where when I also read the possible answers or the possible research question is this. Okay. So overcoming poor performance of decimals among learners of Kokofu GHA using place value and basic 10 block diagram. So here the second one I only focus on decimals. Okay. So in action research topic I only focus on one aspect of the topic, then you take it from there. All right. So my time is up. It's exactly 9 o'clock, and my time is up. So thank you for the session. I appreciate your time, your effort joining the session. So I'll open for questions, then we go. It's of things doing. So kindly, when I say all questions, the slides it's too long. It's too long, so I'll make it in the form of um, a link for you. You can go and watch the full session on YouTube again. Then you can give out your suggestion. You can give out the questions that you can ask. Maybe within the session, the time is the data and stuff. So you can go and watch. You can ask questions whether on YouTube or on my DM. You can come and ask me questions. Okay, so I'll open for questions. So humbly, if you have any question, you can ask me here. You can type in the call session. I will see. Or Michael, let me hear you
Yes,
out.
sir.
Yes.
And sir, please, my question is, let's say in choosing the action research topic per the population, like, are you going to specify the number of the learners that are struggling with, or you want to overcome their problem?
Okay. Thank you so much. So with the numbers, the class size. Okay. When we get to
Yeah.
chapter 3, that is where you state in a research that maybe uh, the total size of a class, the sample size and everything, you state it there. But when you are stating the actual research topic, you don't add it.
Oh, okay.
You just state it. If it is basic three, state basic three. If it's JHS, you state it. But when we are writing the methodology, we will write something on sample size, okay, and the sampling. That is where we will state the total number of students within the class there. All right.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. Welcome. Grace, let me hear you out.
Sir, please, mine is a suggestion.
Okay.
Can I say it? Okay.
Oh, please, you can.
I saw some people typing. Okay, I saw some people typing improving learners' difficulty in, and I think in action research we are researching to overcome. So, stating your research um, question like improving learners' difficulty in maybe mathematics, we are overcoming the problem. Why are you improving the difficulty? So I think it's we need some correction or clarification about that statement. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So let me address that with Sophia on. Sophia said improving the performance in mathematics. All right. So here, Grace, we are only looking at how best we are improving the performance of mathematics. It means we are overcoming the problem of mathematics. So here we are looking at improving the performance in mathematics. This explains that if you are improving the performance, it means we are overcoming the problem in mathematics. I don't know whether what I'm saying you understand it. Yes, Grace, you can talk.
Sir, please, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about improving difficulty. I saw that in
In the chat.
the messages that you, yes, please.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like improving difficulty in,
Oh,
I
okay.
think we are overcoming the difficulty instead of improving.
All right. I get
That's
you. I get
okay.
you. Yes, yes. Grace is on point, on track. Yes, if we are overcoming a situation, we don't improve the difficulties. Okay. So, Grace, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Eugenia. So kindly, if you want to overcome difficulties, you don't improve it. Grace, thumbs up for you. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Eugenia, I can hear you.
Yes, Cyril, and please, I think it's about my own. It's a mistake, so she's right.
Okay. All right. All right. Understand.
Yeah. Mm,
Understand. That's fine.
mm.
That's fine. We are here to shape ourselves. Okay. We are shaping ourselves. So don't take it too personal. Okay. We are here. It's a learning class. So um, anything that comes out, we just judge or then we conclude. All right. Is there any question?
Hello.
Yes, Mike.
A friend of mine here want to ask question concerning the action research topic.
Okay. No problem on that.
So, please, in constructing the action research topic, can you state that maybe there are four students that are struggling in that particular field? Can you state it there that it's only four students that are having that or that are encountering that problem at that particular topic or subject
All right.
in the
Okay, thank you for that. Let me address that. You see, when we are writing, when we started the chapter one, we write a certain portion called delimitation and limitation. Okay, with that one
uh,
here, the problem that you identify in your school, it can be a general problem. Okay, it can be a general problem in every school. But here, with the limitation and delimitation, you are only limiting yourself to a specific school or a specific school setting. So it is not advisable to quote a certain number of students who lack or who need improvement in a specific subject area. Okay,
okay.
so just
Okay.
state it straight. Go ahead and state it as the entire class. Okay, by all
Okay.
means, after you stating as entire class, your test will even show us that there are more students who don't understand. Maybe you just observe only four, but during your test, you just observe that almost half of the class don't understand. I hope you understand.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but through observation, you just only focus on only four people. But the test itself is proving that
Okay.
there are a lot of students who doesn't understand. So kindly state it to avoid rejection of the topic and stuff. State it straight. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Welcome. Is there another question to address? My time is up. Yes. All right. So if there are no questions, um, these are your assignments. So write a complete action research topic in your field. Sorry, the field of study. Submit our assignment through email. Last time, the first session is only um, Nancy who submitted her assignment. Please, I have the recording. We are almost 20 plus. Okay. Tell your colleagues, we are starting, I don't know, we are moving. Our next session, we'll start how to write chapter one. I am here for you. I'm taking my time. I'm wasting all the resources that I have to help you out. So tell your colleagues and look at how this session is and guess the sessions ahead. So kindly write a complete action research in your field of study. Submit all assignment through email projectworktraining87 at gmail.com. Add your name, college, and level. Deadline. Our next session will be on Saturday, so 8 p.m. So by Saturday, 1 o'clock p.m., I have to receive all assignments. Okay. All right. So thank you all for joining the session.